Hello everyone. Today we are going to practice our English fluency. So, today our topic is dream big. What you have to do is just repeat after me and read it. Dream big. What is a problem according to you? What is a problem according to you? A problem is a situation which makes you feel helpless or angry, says Johari. Repeat after me. A problem is a situation which makes you feel helpless or angry, says Johari. Here, what you have to do is just focus on the pronunciation and focus on how you speak. Okay. A problem is something that makes me feel uncomfortable and unhappy, says Deepti. A problem is something that makes me feel uncomfortable and unhappy, says Deepti. Do you think Johari and Deepti have defined a problem? Do you think Johari and Deepti have defined a problem? No. They have only described what is the effect of a problem on them. No, they have only described what is the effect of a problem on them. Problems are actually situations that are difficult to deal with. Problems are actually situations that are difficult to deal with. We keep on facing problems at home, in school, in dealing with people around us and at work. When we grow up, we keep on facing problems at home, in school, in dealing with people around us and at work when we grow up. Life problems are different from the ones students face in the classroom. Life problems are different from the ones students face in the classroom. Classroom problems have one solution, but not life problems. Classroom problems have one solution, but not life problems. They create confusion in young minds, create doubt and uncertainty. They create confusion in young minds, create doubt and uncertainty. Sometimes life problems are many and often too much. One common problem faced by teenagers is what to choose as a future career, how to cope with exams, when to start having friends of the opposite gender. To solve them, you have to use your analytical thinking. You have to change in some way to get what you want. Here, what you can do is you just rewind and repeat it again. Here we are doing the shadow practice. We have to practice more and more with speaking. Understand? Okay. We cannot run away from problems. We cannot pretend that they do not exist. We have no choice but to face them, tackle them, and come to a decision. We cannot run away from problems. We cannot pretend that they do not exist. We have no choice but to face them, tackle them, and come to a decision. For example, you want to be a doctor, but your engineer father wants you to take up engineering. You know you cannot tackle maths. You have to convince your parents about your inability. Make them change their expectations as your future life depends on it. You have to take a firm decision to solve your problem. Take a pause and repeat this paragraph again. Teenagers, you are making decisions every day. Teenagers, you are making decisions every day. You decide what you want to eat, fast food or home food, what clothes to wear, designer or simple or the latest fashions, how to spend your leisure with the family or away from them every evening, how much time to spend before the TV or computers playing games. Repeat this paragraph, rewind the video and repeat this paragraph. Decision making skills acquired now will help you later in your profession, which one you choose in your marriage, whoever you marry, etc. To cope with problems, you need confidence, alertness, and enthusiasm. That is, attitude, cognitive ability, and experience. To cope with problems, you need to confidence, alertness, and enthusiasm. That is, attitude, cognitive ability, and experience. Attitude means interest, motivation, and confidence. If you have all the above qualities, the problem will not overcome you. You will take control of them by your strong determination. Repeat this paragraph and practice it. Just read aloud. Cognitive ability means knowledge, memory, and thinking skills. The more knowledge you have, the better you will cope with the problem. For example, a math problem will be solved if your concepts are clear, if you can recall all the rules and apply it to the problem. Memory is a source of great power and can help you to remember how you solved a similar problem earlier. Lawyers find solutions to their cases by referring to judgments given earlier. Pause the video and just repeat this paragraph and read loud. Experience. By the time students come to class 9th and 10th, you have gained a lot of experience in solving problems. You can face new problems with enthusiasm and deal with them. Look at the steps you take when faced with a problem. Finding the problem, stating the problem, stating your options, deciding, taking actions, evaluating results. Let us take the problem increasing road accidents. An article in a newspaper gives a horrifying report on increasing deaths due to road accidents. First step. Problem is identified, increasing death due to road accidents. Second step. Define the problem by listening all the facts. Too many cars on the road, unlicensed and unskilled drivers, too many youngsters driving at great speed, impatience, no respect for rules of the road, driving under the influence of drinks, last, speed, road rage. Third step. What are the options before you in solving this problem? You have to do brainstorming, group discussions, do some analysis, come out with new ideas. For example, training in road rules at an early stage in schools. Issue fewer licenses, set a more difficult driving test, increase the age for license from 18 to 21, increase fines, etc. Fourth step. Decision. From all the options before you, you have to choose a few which will be effective. After much thought given to it, it can be wrong at times, but a decision has to be taken. For example, severe fines, more police to check, less licenses issued. Fifth step, implementing the decisions taken. You have to plan and act. The government will have to distribute the work. Draw a plan which tells who is to do what, when, and where. Above all, a higher authority to monitor the work done. Sixth step, evaluation is an essential part of a problem solving. One has to identify the difference between what was planned and whether the plan worked or not in practice. So, I'm reading all this because I want you to learn how to pronounce and how to speak. And also, I want you to speak with me. Just repeat after me and open your mouth and read aloud and speak loud. Okay. Problem solving means you set a goal before you, your main aim and desire. Problem solving means you set a goal before you, your main aim and desire. If you're physically weak and want to be physically strong, you will have to set a goal, a time, a plan to achieve what you want, and you are not going to fail because you did not change your course and followed it with the right attitude. You are not sidetracked because you have the right motivation. To solve problems, you must separate minor ones from the real problems. If your breakfast was not ready, your shoes were not polished, your uniform was not pressed, they are not major problems. A major problem will be never reaching school on time. This is a problem which you will have to solve by adopting a right plan, following it rigorously, sleep early, not watch the late night movies, finish homework on time, bag ready, uniform and shoes checked before going to sleep. To solve problems, dream big, aim high, have the courage to pursue your dream with a single minded dedication. All great men had the courage to dream, they pursued them and with tenacity. Failures did not deter them. Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, Mother Teresa, Abraham Lincoln all dreamed big and left their mark on time. Pursue your dreams in spite of the people discouraging you at every steps. Do not get bitten by the relatives who sneer and call your dreams a stupid idea. Even parents are scared of new ideas and discouraged you. Men who have stunned the world with their ideas were labeled as a mad heretics and even killed for their effort. Think of Joan of Arc, Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma Gandhi, burned and shot for their beliefs. Go ahead with your idea if you think it worthwhile and fills you with enthusiasm. Remember Kalpana Chawla, a small town Indian girl from Karnal who dreamt big. Her ambition to travel in space led her to USA. She fulfilled her dream, though it ended in a disaster. It set an example for the whole world in courage, determination, facing hardships. The bigger the dream, the greater is the challenge, and the tougher the road that leads to achievement.